Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's up, JGL family? Today is a good day. Listen, I'm just excited for this vlog. Now, if you watch the prelude, so you have to go back and I'm gonna try to see if I can put that little thing that pops up on your joint up here in the middle of the screen right there. I'm gonna try to do that. If I don't, this is what you do. You need to go back to the last video on my YouTube channel, Focus, see the prelude where a friend of mine, James Pittman, had gave a little knowledge or insight on how his day was going, and it sparked my attention. I said, bro, I'm glad you said that, because it brought something to my attention that I've been going through all week, really, and something I've been noticing. And what I have been noticing, man, is how now the brother was talking about losing focus and doing do-overs, but something that he said was very important. When we lose focus, we got to go through life and do things over again that we've been doing over and over. And I'm like, yo, that's deep. So then boom, I had another conversation with some sisters, and they was talking about relationships. And I said, God, it's amazing that you're bringing this subject to mind. And then here it goes. People are going into backsliding with God because they lost focus, but they lost value. You understand what I'm saying? They lost value in God. We step out on our marriages. We don't love like we used to with our friendships. We're not there for a brother or a sister like we used to, because that person has lost value. And the first thing I want to talk about is God. It's amazing to me, and I've seen it before, and I've seen it before in my time. Y'all, come on, you good? You good? How y'all doing today? Good. All right. The first thing I've noticed and the first thing I've seen is when you first come to God, right? You're so excited. You're ready to tell everybody, hey, I found Jesus. I want to change. You're praying. You're having Bible study. You're going door to door, passing out books. You're just telling everybody about your church. You're telling everybody about every beautiful thing. Hold on. You're telling everybody about every beautiful thing that is going on in your life. But then something happens. Over time, you just don't have that fire like you used to. You don't have that fire like you used to. You don't have that spunk. You don't have that I can't wait to go home and spend time with Jesus attitude. And sooner or later, the Bible, you know, it had little notes written in it. It had little highlighter marks written in it. But all of a sudden, your Bible becomes dusty. So like I was saying, your Bible turns dusty. And when your Bible turns dusty, it's like, what happened? What happened to that relationship with God? It wasn't as exciting anymore? Did you kind of just like, didn't think that, you know, maybe you missed the formal things? Remember this, mystery iniquity. And what it is like a silent voice that creeps in. Over time you say, well, I'll hug God later. I spend time with God later. I didn't pray, but I pray on my lunch break. And it becomes that you never do it. No, so over time, what I'm saying is God becomes less value. And then you start remembering the old things that you used to do. The old things that you used to love. You lost focus. To the point that one day, you got to redo that thing all over again. You have to go back to the altar. Get right back on your knees. God, forgive me. Bring me back into the fold. And what happens is we never overcome the obstacles that kept us from getting to the next level that God wanted us to get, because we keep losing focus, because we keep losing value. God keeps losing value in our lives. Next thing I'm gonna talk about, relationships.
So casually keep diving into concrete. I'm doing fine. How about you?
Doing good. How was your day today?
Good. It was good. It was awesome. I'm feeling a little parched. Can I get some drink?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. I tell you today, my day was so good. I mean,
glad to hear that.
oh yes.
Glad to hear that.
It was nice.
Glad to hear
I
that.
really enjoyed my day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you welcome.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
How's it going?
how you doing?
All right.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh, okay.
I'm feeling a little parched. Can I get something to drink? I tell you, I had a good day today. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was love. And
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Pastor.
Hey,
How's
God
it
bless
going,
you, brother. All
God
right.
bless you too, man.
Okay, now we're talking about relationships. In relationships, well, I'm gonna tell you about mine. I'll give you a small glimpse. If you ever go back and watch Bambi, when Thumper was going through the woods and he met that bunny that came out the woods, that's kind of about how my relationship went. It started just like that. And that word is called infatuation. You be so infatuated in the beginning of the relationship. Love springs in the air, butterflies, nothing can go wrong. Everything is just so peaceful. Everything is just so in love. You're just so up and mushy with each other. And during that time, God forbid, if anyone says, I didn't see it, you actually do see some flaws, but you ignore those flaws. You ignore those flaws because you think that you can deal with it. That's the dangerous of infatuation. Oh, I can deal with the stinky feet. I can deal with the snoring. I can deal with him or her not washing their cup, not washing their plate after they eat. I can deal with the goofy, quirky laugh. I can deal with so much of the stuff that's going on during infatuation, but over time, you get tired. You get tired. You start reminiscing about the past. You start reminiscing about things that you used to do. And then you realize somebody else used to make me happy. Oh, don't act like it don't happen. I was in a shop talking with some sisters before, and we talked about drug abuse. And drug abuse is when, well, not drug abuse, but that first high. And I compared relationships to the same thing. You could go relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship because you're chasing that first high. The first person that was spontaneous, the first person that showed you so much love, the first person that showed you so much attention, your best friend, your quote unquote buddy. But at the same time, you gotta realize, why didn't it work out with them? So the mystery of the devil is to have you to go through multiple relationships, broken after broken, till you become broken, to the point that you miss the mark, that you continue to miss focus, you continue to lose value in the person. Now, a lot of you out here on looking at this video, you got a good husband and you got a great wife, but because you're chasing that first high, and you know what I'm talking about, you can't see the value or the love in the person. One of the things that we most time use value is our careers, our jobs. We get on our knees and we're praying, we say, Lord, give me this job. I really need this job. I really want it. You spend 4 years getting a college degree, trying to pursue this career. You've been through hell and high waters. You've been through so much in your life and you finally get the job of your dreams. Only for you to get paired up with that one coworker, that one person that's on the job, that's been there 5, 10, 15 years, done claim they've seen it all, and they always bring a negative energy towards you about the job. Then you say, well, what does that got to do with losing value? Because you'll allow that energy, that spirit that they have to come upon you, and you'll begin to see everything around you in the same point of view they have. And as you see yourself, as you see the same thing that they see, and you start grasping hold to it, then sooner or later, you're going to lose value in that great job that God blessed you with. You see, you can't sit back, and this is something I want say to cover everything. It's going to cover relationship. It's going to cover your relationship with God, and it's going to cover your career. You cannot allow the enemy and negative words, negative vibes dictate the blessing that God got for you. Your relationship with God is the best thing that you ever will have. It will lead you, it will guide you, it will protect you, it will keep you from falling underneath. It will keep, like Brother James said, it will keep you from having to do do-overs. When we take our times and get off infatuation, sometimes we can duck these bad relationships. With our job, God blessed you with the work. Keep your mind focused on the gift and the prosperity that God has placed in you to have this job. You can rise to the top of your career ladder. You can do whatever you want to be. Or this current job is only a stepping stone to get something greater. But if you continue to allow negative things to come into your life, you're going to continue to do do-overs over and over and over again. All because you lost value. Listen, first of all, I thank everybody for subscribing. I thank you all for your love. I thank you all for your support. For everyone who participated in the vlog, everyone who done some acting skills for me, thank you. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get better through the grace of God. But listen, what's most important to me right now is just like this YouTube channel. If I lose value in what God gave me to give to you, then I'm gonna have to keep doing do-overs, overs and overs. If we understand, we learn. Hey, look, JGL family, I thank you for paying attention. I thank you for coming and supporting my channel. Please like it, share it, leave a comment, share it with your friends. Like I said, I pray that this is a blessing to you. Peace, love, and God bless.
What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the
Things. I was vlogging today and talked to your grandmother. I told her you were sick. You hear me? I told her your cough sound like little kids coming out your throat. You know what I'm saying? Like that joke on great. Now what you watching?
Friday.
How you feel?
Like trash.
Like trash?
Yeah, you can hear my voice.
Let me hear it in your voice.
You can hear it in my voice. I don't think it's so close.